Hello, everyone. Welcome to our latest training session for entrepreneurship skills for engineers. This one is on web development. So let me go ahead and share my screen and pull up the slideshow, and then go ahead and turn off my video so you can focus on the slideshow and pull this up. So let's see here. Now, I always forget how to go to there we go, slideshow. And then get out of full screen. Perfect. Uh, Good enough. So I've just got 3 slides here to show you guys. Um, and they're really just a summary of what I'm going to show you hands-on. So um, I imagine there's an even broader spectrum of skill levels for you engineering students than we have with the business students when it comes to web development capability. Some of you who have any significant computer science training are probably at a much more advanced level than what I'm about to show you. Some of you who are not computer science oriented, this will probably be new and valuable. So I am going to train you guys on what the like bottom basement necessary things for a professional looking website are, and how to use Wix, which is a free website building tool online to do that. WordPress is probably a lot more, no question, it is more robust for the back end. If you want to do complex things like complete custom databases and um, more customized e-commerce solutions and stuff, um, anything that has back and forth interaction and customized screens with database functionality works a lot better on WordPress. However, WordPress is very awkward to handle when it comes to the front end UX for the actual visual appearance of the website for customers. So from a business and marketing point of view, the most important tool, in my opinion, is Wix, because it really gives you the best, easy, fast capability to build a professional looking website to properly represent your small business or your larger project within a project within a larger business. There's all kinds of different things that you might want to have a site for. So let me go to the next slide here. And let me see if I can actually do slideshow without full screen. No, it's sort of what we wanted. Um, that's better. So I just want to be able to navigate down here at the bottom. Okay, so um, there's really 4 things that are critical for um, any website, and those are the first 4 bullet points here. So you got to have a homepage that sort of is the entry to all the rest of the pages. You got to have an about us page. You got to have a contact information page, and you got to have at least one. Sometimes it's cascading in different categories, but you got to have an area of the website that profiles all your different products and services. Um, the 5th bullet point here, there's all kinds of additional things you can do, um, adding in, like I said, back end database functionality, like more robust two-way interaction with customers, other kinds of multimedia elements. There's a lot of off-the-shelf um, solutions that Wix offers in this regard, but the sky is really the limit. And if you want to customize things and do a better job at the back end, WordPress is probably better. But for the the appearance, there's no better tool that I know of than Wix. So let me go on to the next page here. So these are the basic things that I'm going to teach you how to do quick here in Wix. So creating an account and choosing a template. Then we're going to just play around a bit with the object-oriented controls. Pretty self-explanatory. Um, Adding, moving, and deleting things, being able to change colors and backgrounds, adding, um, actually adding, moving, deleted complete pages, and then also adding elements within the pages, particularly adding images and videos, and then um, I'll talk a little bit about multimedia objects and other functionality, and then uh, talk about how to publish things to the web at the end. So if I go over to Wix now, and you all, if you don't have an account already, you're going to click Get Started and create an account. It's free. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So that I can bypass the setup stuff. And this is eventually what your dashboard will look like in Wix. But when you first sign up, it's actually going to bring you to a screen that looks like this. I would actually say the quickest way to get started, you can use these various controls here, but I would actually just skip these initial couple of pages and go right to begin with a template. And then you've got all kinds of different templates here. Um, let's say, for example, uh, we're doing a consulting company. So if you go here to consulting and coaching, there's all kinds of different like templates already set up for you. Let's choose this ITS one here, and then just click edit. And it always takes a while for the editor to actually pull up, so I'm gonna pause the recording until that pulls up. Don't worry if it takes a while for it to pull up. It always comes up, but it takes a little while. Okay, so here we are, and basically, the first thing I wanted to show you, if I go back to the slides, so that was what we just did, creating an account and choosing a template. Editing pages, object-oriented controls. So if we go back over here, pretty much like any object-oriented navigation, if you click on it, you can do things to it. So um, if I click up here on the menu, for example, and then I right-click, I can manage the menu. Uh, I can also like change the design or the layout of the menu. So I can change it to be centered. I can change it to be right, justified. Um, I can display the items in different directions. Um, if I want to change the design, I can also change the font or the color, whatever I want. Go in and change the fill color. There we go. I can change the text color from blue to black or blue to brown, whatever I want, etc. Um, and if I want to move this logo, for example, I just click on it. Just click on it, and ah, that one is actually pinned down right now. So let's actually unpin it. And then we can pull it around to wherever we want it. Now, if we pull it down here, you'll notice it kind of, well, it didn't disappear, but if you right click and uh, put overlapping items, you can actually move it to the front or the back so that you've got it in the right place. Um, if you didn't want this logo and you want a different logo for your company, just click on it, hit delete or hit backspace, and it's gone. If we want to put in, actually, let me go back and make sure I'm doing things in order. Editing page. Okay, so first of all, that's a little bit about the object-oriented controls. Um, Let me now talk about adding and deleting pages. So, like I said, we want at minimum a home page, an about us, um, a services page, and a contact us page. So, um, to make things simpler, we don't really need the industries page right now from the template. So, if we go into pages up here and manage pages, you can also achieve the same thing just by clicking on the uh, menu and pages item here. Um, so let's go in and go down to industries, and we can just delete that page. And now you'll notice it's gone from the menu. If we want things to appear in a different order in the menu, we can just drag them so that if we wanted services to come before about us, just drag it like that. Um, and then if we change our mind about that, we can drag about us back up. It's not going farther enough up. If you drag a page to the right underneath a page, it will actually become a sub page of that page. So um, if we actually go to preview so you can see what it looks like, you'll notice now Why Choose Us is a sub page underneath our services. But like I said, we actually want the About Us page, so we're going to go back in here and pull it back out, put it there. And then let's go through and start editing things. So um, scroll through first. Why choose ITG? So let's say we don't really want that. We want to show like previews of our different products. So we'll just get rid of the various stuff that has been um, added already. And we'll just add a blank section here. And here we're going to put images and text of our major products. So if I go to upload images and upload from computer, I've got a whole bunch of stuff for the Entrepreneurship Club's webpage already in the laptop here, easy to find. So if we go in here and brand management, um, let's take this picture of a club meeting here, for example. Go ahead and upload it. And then add it to the page. And it's a little too big, so we'll just go up here and make it a more reasonable size. And Then we need to add some text to it. So let's give it a bold title. And then this is a consulting business. So we'll just kind of describe the consulting business as if it were an extension of our CSUB entrepreneurship program. So um, we'll put here um, Venture Accelerator and move that in a little bit and then pull this underneath here. And then we're going to give it a little bit of a teaser text. Let's say I'm a paragraph here. So the CSUB entrepreneurship programs flagship activity is our venture accelerator. Period. Done. And then just grab it, drag it down here, and we got a little teaser text for that. I would then recommend adding similar pictures here and here together with titles and teasers. And then we're going to connect those pages to they're going to connect those. Oh, that's actually a video. I didn't realize that you can bring videos or texts in the same way. So um, let's go ahead and um, in the future, it's probably better to make that image and then have the video available on the detail page. So if we go ahead and click on this thing, we can go to there we go. Actually, that's not possible. So we'll go down here to the title and the little link item. We're going to make that go to the um, so we're going to make that go to the we need to actually make a new page for the accelerator. And we'll just do a blank page and call that accelerator. And then we want that to go in. Actually, I see. So right now, this website is laid out with an anchor. So instead of having a separate page, all the services are listed here. So I think it actually looks better to have them on have a separate services page. So we're going to actually delete that and just call the accelerator page services. And now if we go back to the home page again, where did my little item go? Looks like I was actually editing the wrong page before. Okay, so we'll add that again. Go ahead and add an image this time instead. We'll choose one of these free Wix images just to make the tutorial a little faster. So instead of this IT consulting services box here, the services right here. And we'll do the same thing we did before. I won't bother to edit them right now so you guys don't have to wait so long. Then we will connect the title to the services page. Done. Now we go back to preview. You have the menu up here at the top, and then if you read this and you want to go to the service page, you click there and it also brings you to the services page. So our Entrepreneurship Center has, I'd say, three main elements to it right now. So if we want to describe those elements on this services page, first of all, let's go back to the editor. And this looks a little plain right now. So let's actually, first of all, go ahead and right click on the background and make it more of a blue color. And then we'll go up to the title section and also change the header design. One of the interesting things about any of this stuff is that you you need to be comfortable with clicking on things more than knowing where they are, because every couple of months the folks from Wix end up changing where they've put the various buttons. So um, let's see here. That's our settings. The quick edit didn't work either. So I would have to play around a little bit to figure out where to actually change the color of the header up here. Um, but eventually you can change that too. So let's go ahead and go back here. We are going to have a couple of different descriptions for the individual items. So this is our sample accelerator picture. Oh, I'm going to change that. Now let's throw another image in there. Just use this one for now. And let's throw a third one in there so we can depict all three of the main services of the entrepreneurship program. And make it about the right size. Bring it down here. And then just like we did before, we're going to throw a title in there. And now, instead of just one sentence, we'll throw that's interesting. Put it way down below there. We'll pull that up here. I have no idea why it's doing that. Anyway, so every once in a while they put things in a different place than they used to be. So I would recommend putting 2 sentence descriptions here, title, 2 sentence description, and then just like before, this is going to link to an additional section that just talks about the accelerator. So if we go now into, we actually have to create the page first. So let's go in here and make a page. And I'll go ahead and choose blank page again. That gives us the most flexibility. And we'll call this page Accelerator. Now, if we pull that underneath services, just like before, it'll come up underneath services, and that'll be part of our menu. And now this is like the detailed page for the accelerator. So again, we're going to pull in some images. This time, just for more examples, we're going to go ahead and upload some stuff from the laptop. Brand management materials. So pull that up here. Always takes a little bit for them to upload. Okay, so we'll take that one, add it in here. And let's pull in some more images. Go down here, grab that one. Now, if we're running out of space, we can go ahead and just drag that down. That gives us some more space at the bottom. Pull that down this way a little bit. And then let's throw one more image in there. This one, we'll just grab from some of the ready-made ones so it doesn't take as long. Pull that down here. Give ourselves a little more space. And then this is basically going to be the detailed page just talking about the accelerator. So go ahead and throw a title up there. Venture Accelerator. And then we want it to be all on one line. So just pull that out and center it. And then we'll throw in some text here. And we actually want to use up the space well, so we'll pull that box out so that the text covers the whole area. And if I just go ahead and hit copy and paste, you can just use the same style and put other text there. And the same thing down here. And now, if that weren't gobbledygook, you would have a whole page describing, like, hey, we meet once every Saturday. Groups tend to range from 5 to 15 companies, and we have a 10-week. Our 10-week program includes modules on marketing, financials, leveraging technology, and blah blah blah. So any website, regardless of what the product or service is, needs to have that kind of cascading um, structure. So homepage. Actually, I don't like that big image there. Let's get rid of that. And well, damn, that actually took away what we had added before. Yeah, so there. I want to get rid of that image and pull this stuff up. You can actually group elements so that it's easier to pull them together all at the same time. So we've got the teaser for the accelerator here, and then that goes through to the services page. And oh, we didn't link it yet. So if we go back to the editor and go ahead and link that to the accelerator page, then go back to preview, that'll then bring us to our accelerator page. So let me go back to the web development list here. Editing pages, we talked about. Adding, moving, and deleting pages, we talked about. Changing colors and backgrounds, we talked about. Text boxes and shapes. We didn't really talk about shapes. I'll go back and do that in a second. Images and videos, we talked about. Multimedia objects, I still need to do, and then publishing. Okay, so going back to Wix again. I'm leaving the preview to go back to the editor. Let's go ahead and change that background as well so that it doesn't look so plain. And then we wanted to talk about adding shapes. So under elements, same way, we got text and images. There's buttons, there's strips, boxes, different shapes. So if we wanted, for example, to have a little star shape over here, um, and then put some words over it to describe what the star shape is. More info. Oh, I think actually we said here it's a 10-week program. So let's call this 10-week schedule. And then pull that and put it on top of here. We can then group those two items so that they stay together. And we can link them to some other page where it talks about the 10-week schedule. So if you want to put stars in there, you want to put buttons, different kinds of boxes. There's all kinds of stuff you can put in there. Videos, this is pretty much what it pretty much what it appears to be. If you go to video upload, it's the same thing. You can upload your own videos just like you did from the the text images, and then pull them in. Multimedia. If I go back here, there's a whole bunch of ad apps, um, media, content manager. Those bring you to more robust functionality for adding um, basic databases and customer interaction forms and online stores and stuff. So you can do all that here on the left hand side. Um, and then I think all I have left is publishing. Yes. So if I go back here to publishing, very important. So whenever you're done with all these edits, you got to click publish or no one can see it. So once you go to publish, um, that, if you go to view site, this is what you get for your um, free link. It just says, youraccount.wixsite.com/my site. If you want it to say something like CSUBEntrepreneurshipprogram.com, then you need to actually pay. So the free stuff gets links that look like that. Um, if you click on upgrade, Wix basically makes their money off the web hosting. So um, you need to choose a hosting plan. They usually will include the domain name. Like, you don't have to pay. Domain names usually cost about $30 a year, but they'll throw it into the price of your package here when you sign up. And the hosting ranges from, I pay about 250 a year for my hosting. There's certainly a lot more robust packages than that, and there's lower ones. But basically, um, in order to have the domain name you want, you need to choose a program, and then you'll choose your domain name. It'll search and make sure that that domain name is available for you. You'll connect it, and you're good to go. So there are many, many, many more things that I could explain about web development, but that's basically what I wanted to go over in uh, this training session. And our next one will be on, I believe, on grant research. So, um, as always, you're welcome to contact me or any of the other program managers with any questions you have. And otherwise, we'll talk to you soon.